Hi there, I'm Precarious Dave, and I thought I would just discuss briefly with barflies, fellow barflies, whisky hats. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dave, that's not what I think of as a whisky hat. And you're right. This hat does not keep in aromas and preserve the smell for the morning, which is what my Pringle lids do. This is the end of a tasting I had with Neil. Neil gave me 3 samples, 2 of them particularly fine independent bottlings of 20 years plus, absolutely lovely. And I gave Neil 3 of the best from my cabinet, and I was a bit shocked to be blown away by his more than my own. And of course we had the warm-up dram. That's just what we do, water on the side, a wee glass teaspoon, and also I take notes. So I have a wee pack, my jotter, a couple of whisky appropriate pens, my Aqvavitae coin, and the manky plastic bag go with me everywhere. So it's quite a moment when I change my regime. I even sometimes carry a teaspoon if I don't think I'll get one in the right place. I've even been known to carry my own glass actually into a bar because I did that on Isla. Anyway, Roy has taken pity on us all. He's redesigned the whisky hat. No more nonsense. I've got some glasses lined up. Let's see what Roy's produced. Looking to reuse bags. Ooh. That could be the snipers. Oh, I like that. You're not seeing that. 1 bag. A wee note from the man himself. Hopefully won't make me blush. Yeah, he's asking me for feedback. So, I like the pouch. It's a bit better than my plastic bag. They've got little backing bits on. I wonder if that must come off. Okay, so I know that's going to come off. Fits. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Okay, they're a bit slidey. They do the job ideally. They also mark which dram's which because they're different designs. I like that one. That works brilliantly. Why is that one better than that one? Just is. That one's too shiny, too slidey. Interesting. That just sits and holds. It's not bad. That one's definitely better. Does it hold in the smell better? Don't know. Jury's out on that. Would you put it back on and put it on the table? Just like the Scotch 4 dummies do with their coins. They're always putting their coins on and off. That one just sits so neatly. Interesting that it's different from the other one. Instant. Just that's really good. So that one works. That one works. That one's too shiny. Just keep the smell in. That's all I want it to do. That's really good. So it works really well with that glass. Not quite so good. This one's got a smaller circumference. Works pretty well. Okay, I'm going to throw them around a lot. I'm going to lose a few on pub floors. That'll help Roll make more sales. Barfly one, highly appropriate. No smell. Much easier to peel that one. Oh, with the Aqvavitae barrel. A travelling set, a couple of home sets. Neil never brings his own. They're really good. Very happy with the coins. Vast improvement on the Pringles lid. Slightly concerned they're not going to remain sticky like that. Sun is past the yard arm. That is the Goldrons. So we re-watch of Roy last week doing his live outside by the bins, not where I'd just drink my whiskey. He does point out these are intended to be used exactly as I'm using them, so the etch side up, and I don't know whether it's the backing paper I've taken off has actually made these quite sticky to the glass, which is ideal. I've got a feeling they're going to be quite loose, which means they'll be fine at the table. They won't be so good for carrying around the house. The Pringles, I quite often stack my drinks, comme ça, to carry the empties back to the kitchen. This is not going to be so good for that. Not impossible, but not quite as good as the Pringles lids for that one use. For everything else, I think these are more decorative. They're certainly a talking point. I don't think the bag will stay white for very long, given where I tend to drink. I think, look at that in a year's time, it could be grey or brown. Sorry, Roy. That's just what happens in the Bon or other places. But I really like them. One set won't be enough for me. I will lose them quite quickly, and that's okay. At the price he's talking about, I can cope with that. There are two secret ones. There's the sniper one he did show us, and then there's another secret one. I'm not going to give away the secret. That's not my job. But I've enjoyed this test. I'm really looking forward to using these. It's a step forward. Could you use your coin? Well, you see, the coin is more precious to me because of the number and because it was given to me by Aqvavitae. I'm always worried about a challenge. I don't really believe in the whole challenge coin nonsense. Having to buy someone else a drink. That's a very un-Scottish thing to do. Yes, it's only whiskey when it's shared, but me and memory don't get on terribly well, so the idea I have to carry around a coin everywhere in case someone challenges me, I just don't want to play that game. I don't want that hassle. So these, ideal. These I can see myself taking them everywhere. Look, nice and easy. Just another piece of kit. Much easier to carry around than the Pringles lids. Delighted with them. They're obviously meant for a Glencairn. They worked very well on my favourite glass, the Copita. They worked fairly well on the Cobalt Copitas as well. This glass here, I hate that glass. probably around here. This glass here, quite like that glass. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. It'd be lovely if he could have got the beveled edge he talked about on the bottom. But look, that diameter is different from that. It's different again from that. And we want a one size fits all. I think probably it's the Glencairn we need to go for. Nothing wrong with the Glencairn. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just I like my hand to be a little bit further away. It is the night after. It is the morning after the night before. That's the right way around. I've had the hats on overnight for the Fred test. Fred Lang said he'd like to smell again in the morning. So do I. That's had a Goldrins in. This is my bottle. It's my testing bottle. It was the bottle to hand. And I'm pleased to say I can still get the notes of Campbelltown. And then I played bridge until the small hours. Didn't play very well. I'm not blaming the whiskey hats on that, or the coins. So the last one had a coin. The other two had whiskey hats on. And I still get smell in the morning, so the glass hasn't dried out. They work. It is what it is. I'll be using them. I'll be enjoying them. There'll be a talking point. Just while we're on the idea of pimping your dram, I have got a couple of ideas for you. They are very much in the vein of Caractacus Pot, the lead character of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, played by Dick Van Dyke in the film. I've just checked on the internet, of course. So the first thing is how to attach your mobile phone to your dram. There it is. I have spotted one problem. When Neil rings you up and says, "Dave, do you want a drink?" you look at the phone and spill the drink down your front. So this one needs a bit of work. My other idea, which I've probably mentioned in the live stream, is how to get attention when you're a small guy going through a crowd. I'm not the tallest fellow in the world, sadly. Or actually, happily, I don't like banging my head. But I do wear a crash helmet occasionally for that very eventuality. But my idea for getting through a crowd is a cycle bell attached to your dram. This is going to get your attention in the festivals. You know, come on, I need a drink. It's a bit like snapping your fingers. That's the problem. So you're going to get short service and quickly kicked out. But in a crowd, getting through, brilliant. I'm a genius, really. Caractacus.